In this question, a small current carrying loop having current I naught is placed in the plane of paper as on the figure. Another semicircular loop having current I naught is placed concentrically in the same plane as that of the small loop. The radius of this semicircular loop is capital R, which is much greater than this small a. Find the force applied by the smaller ring on bigger ring in Newton. तो इसमें यहाँ पे this is a circular ring and this is a semicircular ring and such that this radius capital R is much greater than this radius small a. So in this situation, to solve this problem, we have to find force applied by this smaller ring on this bigger ring. So इसके लिए यहाँ पे अगर हम इस रिंग की वजह से मैग्नेटिक फील्ड कैलकुलेट करना चाहेंगे तो दैट विल बी प्रॉब्लमेटिक, ठीक है, क्योंकि हमें स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में जो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड पता होता है वो इसके एक्सिस पे और इसके एक्सिस पर और इसके सेंटर पे पता होता है. तो इस सिचुएशन में यहाँ पर कैसे इसको सॉल्व करें, कैसे इसमें आगे बढ़ें, यहाँ पे हाउ टू प्रोसीड. तो इसमें यहाँ पर एक चीज़ ये इम्पॉर्टेंट है कि कोई भी जो करंट कैरिंग लूप होता है, एनी करंट कैरिंग लूप बिहेव्स लाइक ए मैग्नेटिक डाइपोल. तो अ करंट कैरिंग लूप behaves like a magnetic dipole. और इस तरीके का जो मैग्नेटिक डाइपोल होता है उसके लिए मैग्नेटिक फील्ड हमको पता होता है, उसके मैग्नेटिक फील्ड के फॉर्मूलेस वी नो, और वो फॉर्मूलेस बहुत दूर वाले डिस्टेंस के पॉइंट्स के लिए हमको डायरेक्टली पता होता है. तो ये फॉर्मूलेस कुछ इस तरीके के होते हैं. सपोज़ अगर दिस इज़ अ मैग्नेटिक डाइपोल, ये इसका मैग्नेटिक डाइपोल मोमेंट का डायरेक्शन है. सपोज़ मैग्नेटिक डाइपोल मोमेंट इज इक्वल टू m. तो अगर एक्सिस पे कोई पॉइंट है जहाँ पे मैग्नेटिक फील्ड हमको पता करना है और यहाँ पर ये जो डिस्टेंस होना चाहिए r, दिस शुड बी मच ग्रेटर देन दिस साइज ऑफ दिस डाइपोल. तो यहाँ पे जो r है, यहाँ पर इस r डिस्टेंस एक्सिस पे जो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड आएगा, मैग्नेटिक फील्ड विल बी लाइक दिस b इज़ अलोंग दिस डाइपोल मोमेंट एंड दिस विल बी लाइक 2 mu naught upon 4 pi into m divided by this r cube. So this formula is very similar to the electric dipole where formula will be 2 kp by r cube. And on this equatorial line or perpendicular bisector line, the magnetic field is opposite to this magnetic dipole moment and it will be in this direction. And on this line, magnetic field B magnitude wise, this is equal to mu naught upon 4 pi into m divided by r cube. So we will use this concept to solve this particular problem. I will replace this circular ring with a magnetic dipole of a suitable magnetic dipole moment. So magnetic dipole moment of this ring is equal to, we have to take m equal to, so current multiplied by the area. So I multiplied by area is pi a square. So this will be the magnetic dipole moment, and directional magnetic dipole moment is according to the right hand thumb rule, and we have to curl our fingers according to the current. Here the current is in this anti-clockwise sense. So magnetic dipole moment direction will be out of the plane, out of the paper. So magnetic dipole moment is out of the plane. So magnetic dipole moment is something like this. And due to this magnetic dipole moment, since this is in the outward direction, magnetic field will be created in the inward direction, because on this perpendicular bisector, the magnetic field is opposite to the magnetic dipole moment. So on these points of this semicircular ring, the magnetic field due to this dipole will be into the plane. So B will be into the plane, and magnitude wise B will be uniform. And direction wise it is inward, so it is also uniform direction wise. At each and every point it is into the plane. So magnetic field will be, this magnetic field B will be equal to mu naught upon 4 pi m divided by this capital RQ here, and this m is equal to I into pi a square. So mu naught upon 4 pi I into pi a square divided by this r cube. 1 pi will be cancelled, so it is mu naught I a square divided by 4 r cube. So this will be the magnetic field due to this magnetic dipole at each and every point of this semicircular ring. I am drawing the diagram again here. Let us draw the diagram again. So this is the semicircular ring and this is that ring, and its magnetic dipole moment, current direction is in anti-clockwise, so magnetic dipole moment will be in the outward direction. So it is the magnetic dipole moment here which is in the outward direction. And let us take an element and we have to calculate force on that element first. So on the elements, suppose this is angle theta and this is angle d theta, and this is the element I am taking on this semicircular ring, and on this semicircular ring magnetic field will be in the inward direction, and this is the direction of this current element. This is the direction of dl vector. So dl vector will be like this. So force from df is equal to I dl cross b. So force will be in the inward direction. We can see force will be in the inward direction. Dl cross v will be in the inwards. Inwards means this direction, radially inwards. So this is the direction of df. So on these elements, on all these elements, you can see that df will be this radially inwards. So from symmetry, we can say that these components, the downward component will be added, and these components, the horizontal type of component towards right and towards left will be cancelled. So we have to integrate this component only, which is in the downward direction in the diagram, and this component will be df sin theta. So net force here will be integration of df sin theta. So this is the net force, and what is the value of df? Df is I dl cross b, and dl and b are perpendicular to each other. So I, in place of I we have to write I naught, and for dl we have to write r d theta, and for b we have to write from above mu naught I a square divided by 4r cube. This is df, and put it into the integration and integrate the expression. Constant terms ko we can put outside. This r and this r will be r square. So this is mu naught I naught a square divided by 4 r square, and integration of sin theta. So sin theta integration we have to do from 0 to pi, or we can also do that we have to integrate 0 to pi by 2, and we can just multiply it by 2 for the next half of this semicircular ring. So from here to here it is 0 to pi by 2, and for this part I have just doubled because of symmetry. So 0 to pi by 2 sin theta, और यहाँ पे ये एक d theta भी चल रहा था साथ में, this was d theta. So this integration is very simple, and this integration is equal to 1. So final answer here will be mu naught I naught this a square divided by 2r square. So this is the final answer, and we can put the given values to find the numerical answer of force. Mu naught I and I naught both are equal, and this will be I square, and this will be 1600 divided by mu naught. This a square is 0.01, and r square will be 1, and 1 2 is here, so answer will be 8 Newton. So net force on this semicircular ring is 8 Newton, and direction will be like this.